This is the man who's attracted so much attention.
The young man out of Ohio, he can run.
The 36th fastest man in the United States down. He just picks this up. He'll be gone. There he goes. There's a rabbit loose. And they're not going to get it.
Bear in mind, he's only played 6 months of rugby ever.
Nice work.
My name is Carlin Isles. I was a 16-meter indoor, 100-meter outdoor specialist. Track, man, it was my heart and my soul, man. Whenever I went through things, I would go to the track and I would run. Early on in my life, my childhood was kind of difficult. My sister and I jumped from foster home to foster home. I would fight with other kids and I would run away. But then I learned to really start to be, mentally tough. I always worked hard. And I was so keen to being somebody. A real big key to my success in high school and college and further than that was learning how to self-motivate yourself when nobody else would.
Take a look at the full field here. The youngster from Jamaica.
Things are great. I'm traveling the world and I'm running on national TV on ESPN. That don't come true for a lot of people.
And Carlin Isles in 7 and Gavin Smelly in lane 8. Good start there, very good start from Chris Davis. Davis going well at the moment. Davis away with this one coming through in green. Trill Kimmins. Kimmins takes it from Davis, nothing.
I'm living my dream. But it's tough for American sprint in the U.S. You got 3 spots to be the fastest to make it to the Olympics. As I got closer to almost Olympic trials, there was a point where I felt like if I didn't go to the Olympics, then what? I was being real with myself. One day, I was studying film, getting ready for Olympic trials, and I came across rugby. The more I watched it, the more I fell in love with it. The physicality of it and running off people and things like that. I was watching it and watching it, and visions came into my mind. I was like, I think I might do this. I was typing in the computer on Google, like, who should I contact? So I got a hold of Nigel Melville.
Carlin had texted me and said, I would like to play rugby and I'm very fast. I checked him out with the USOC. And I was interested to see more of him. I said, you must come down and have a go at rugby.
I always wanted to go to the Olympics. That was my dream. I worked so hard for that. But I just had a feeling like rugby was made for me. I'm thinking, what am I doing? Got no money. It's all or nothing. Because if you don't make this, if this don't happen, then everything that could have been there is gone. At first, when I started practicing, I didn't understand the game. I had to learn how to pass. I had to learn what's rucking. I had to learn the whole thing in a short amount of time. I take the other side, I'm going left.
Carlin, take the threat, start there, and then work towards the ball.
I was struggling, man. I was hurt, man. I'm like, man. When we first spoke, he flat out just looked at me and he just says, I've got nothing left. Rugby's got to work out for me. So that's why I dedicated to really work with him, because I know what that's like, when he told me he needed this.
You got him, Nate, you got him.
Andy Katoa, he brought me along, man. He gave me a chance, he gave me a shot, he believed in me. And man, that's all it took.
For Carlin, his crossover skill set was not just his speed, but more importantly, how coachable he was. He was hungry, he was a student of the game, getting better with each conversation, with each drill that we did.
Isles. Okay, this could be game over here. He's waited all tournament to get some space. This is the man with the incredible reputation for speed.
When I scored my couple tries on my first tour, I was like, this is for me. And I didn't question, I didn't doubt after that. The dreams and the vision that I had was coming true. As long as I had that, then I knew everything was gonna be okay.
There's a lot of things you can teach, but either you have that speed or you don't. Watching him take off, you think of how a bullet must feel inside the barrel, and once that bullet is released, he's gone. The minute he steps onto the field, teams play differently defensively. They have to adjust, and that's to what we need to be successful.
You know, a year ago, we were losing by 30, 40 points to the top tier teams. We are now beating all but one of those teams, and in those games, they're very, very close.
Carlin Isles sprinting down.
We should be world champions around the corner. We have that ability already.
Nice work.
Carlin brought the world to USA Rugby because now everybody's watching. Everywhere we go, they all want to speak to him.
As a young man, you gotta work hard. You gotta keep your eye on the prize.
He's gotten over 3 million hits on YouTube. When it comes to Carlin, sky is the limit. 2016 in Rio, Rugby Sevens will be introduced in the Olympics. If you're Carlin Isles, this is the opportunity for you to chase this Olympic dream.
It's a great opportunity. I can still go to the Olympics. My dad told me, when you have a gift, you can't do what everybody else is doing. You gotta be different. And I believe that rugby is a better shot, you know, for me and for what I wanted in life.
Now here we are, Rakamati against Carlin Isles, there you are. And Rakamati is incredibly quick too, but what about the tackle? A knock on.
Please subscribe to the Grantland channel by clicking that huge button that says subscribe.